A few things every Muslim should know about Eid al-Adha, also called the Festival of Sacrifice, or Feast of the Sacrifice, since it is one of the major and most important holidays of Islam. Eid al-Adha recalls and honors the time when God appeared to Ibrahim in a dream and gave him one of the known trials of Ibrahim's life. In the dream, God tested Ibrahim's obedience when he commanded Ibrahim to sacrifice his son named Ishmael in Quran. Ibrahim willingly submitted to God's will and prepared for the sacrifice. Shaitan, a devil, tried to discourage Ibrahim and his family from carrying out the commandment. Satan also tempted him not to sacrifice his son, but Ibrahim drove him away by throwing stones at him. Ibrahim proceeded to God's command, but when he was about to cut his son's throat at Mount Arafat, God stopped him. Instead, Allah gave him a sheep to sacrifice and kill in place of his son. Ibrahim passed Allah's test as he portrayed willingness to carry out the command, even if he was asked to sacrifice his dearest possession. Muslims revere and commemorate this ultimate act of sacrifice during Eid al-Adha. The celebration also shows that one should never sacrifice a human life in the name of Allah. Muslims all over the world celebrate their faith during Eid al-Adha, and the celebrations last for 4 days. Eid al-Adha is said to have a fixed date that is the 10th of Dhul Hijjah, which is the last month of the Islamic calendar. However, the festival depends on the sighting of the new moon, so the celebration varies from country to country. The occasion marks the end of the Hajj pilgrimage. Muslims around the world celebrate the holidays in their own cultural way, but they have a central theme that is to remember Ibrahim and to celebrate with a feast with their family. People should dress up in their finest outfits and prepare for these days. However, women's clothes should be elegant and in no way provocative or expose skin. The celebration kicks off with a significant prayer called Salat al-Eid, followed by a sermon called Khutbah. The sermon is followed by the tradition of sacrificing an animal. After slaughtering and distributing the sacrificed animal, the rest of the day is for visiting family and friends and exchanging greetings with fellow Muslims. Greetings during Eid al-Adha are Eid Mubarak and Eid Saeed to offer best wishes. After the morning prayers at the local mosques, Muslims sacrifice an animal in order to pay tribute to Ibrahim's trial. Families or communities who can afford sacrifice slaughter animals such as camels, goats, cows, or sheep. The sacrificed animal should be of certain age and of the highest quality available. Muslims say Allah's name and Bismillah means in the name of God during the act of slaughter in order to remind them that life is sacred and taking it is a solemn act. The animals should face towards Mecca, and only the head of the family or an appointed individual holds a sharp knife and draws the blade across the animal's throat. It is essential that the sacrificed animal should not feel any suffering aside from the initial pain of slaughtering. The meat from the sacrifice should be distributed to other people. 1/3 is for the immediate family and relatives. 1/3 is for friends. 1/3 is donated to the poor and to those who cannot afford it. This tradition symbolizes Ibrahim's willingness to sacrifice his dearest possession. It symbolizes a Muslim's ability to give up blessings and share them with those who are close to their hearts and to those who are in need. The sacrifice of animals has nothing to do with washing away Muslim sins using the blood. It is purely to willingly share what you have with others. May Allah showers His blessing over our ummah in this holiday. Have a blessed Eid, my viewers. Peace be with you and your families.